Hey everyone, and welcome to RicksDIY. Today I got a little issue that we had with our dishwasher, and I was running it the other day and had a bunch of water leak out the bottom, and luckily I got a water alarm set up on it and was able to get to it pretty quickly, but it still made quite a bit of mess. I pulled it out and I'm going to take it apart, see if we can diagnose and figure out what's going on with it. I did want to show you a couple things real quick, and just to go over kind of what it is. This is a Equator brand, and these were made in Spain and imported in, and a really high quality dishwasher. It's a little dirty right here, but this one's the SB72. This one's from 2003. It looks like November 2003, and they're all stainless steel. And it's really dirty. I need to clean it. Kind of show you, but it's got a stainless steel tub, and the nice thing is the heating element is actually hidden underneath, and just a really quality dishwasher. One thing I really liked about it is it has doesn't have like a big old wrap of insulation. I did want to show you a couple things I found when I pulled it out. Is that the plug here? You can see that it's been heated up and actually sort of melting through, and it's interesting because this is a Leviton's a UL listed plug, 15 amp rated, but something I didn't like there, so I'm gonna have to address that. And I tried pulling this out. This thing's kind of plastic. I think it's kind of welded there, so that's one issue I got to look at, besides if I can figure out what's going on with it, with the water leaking. And so I'm gonna pull this panel off here. I looked at the parts diagram, and it showed that the bottom down here is where kind of everything's at, and you kind of get to it from either side. So I thought I'd pull this side off first and see what we can see. So I'll get the camera set up here, and we'll pull it off and kind of go from there. Okay, so I just pulled off the cover here, and I'm just kind of looking my flashlight, and pleasantly surprised. I think I found the issue. Let's see if I can show it or not, if you can see it from there. But let's see. I don't know if you can kind of see there or not, but you can see kind of in about the 12 o'clock position there, there's like some sort of broken clamp or something that came loose. And down below, if I can get at the angle, you might be able to see right behind that wire loom there is a hose connection with the strap on it, and it looks like it's come loose or broken or something. So I'm gonna probably have to pull off the other side to get this back panel off, and then we'll take a look at it from there. Okay, so I got the back cover pulled off here, and just as I expected, you can see it there really without any light. But this is the heating element, and it looks like it just look at some of this other wire switches here. So this is the heating element here, and it's just this hose clamp here. So I don't know if the bracket broke and it fell down. Not really sure. Hoping nothing else is really broken. And hopefully there's nothing wrong with the hose. I can't get the hose anymore, but it looks like it might be alright. I'll probably just have to cut off this bracket here and and just put on a regular hose clamp rather than these. These are ones that they put on and then they squeeze them down from the factory. They're basically non-reusable. If you have the tool, you could probably try, but I really don't. I'd rather just use one of the regular hose clamps for it. So I'm going to pull this one off, and we'll get a regular hose clamp on it. Try that out. So I'm going to go grab a hose clamp, and I'll be right back. So I pulled the that hose clamp off, and there it goes, kind of focusing in there. That's basically it. I was able to go in the garage and our shed there and find a hose clamp that will work for us. So this one's just a little bit bigger, so it's perfect. I do recommend for everyone to carry lots of hose clamps as a resource. Last thing you want to do is having to make a trip to the hardware store just for a hose clamp. So I bought a large box that contains just multiple sizes, anything from, you know, like a 1/2 inch, a little small one, all the way up to like 6 inches. So, and about 5 of each I bought off of eBay, and that was a handy purchase. So I've used a lot of them. So I got that pulled off, as you can see here, and well, the light isn't the best, but it's not too bad there. Let's see if I can get this. I still haven't figured out how this clamp up here works. The only thing that kind of concerns me a little bit on this is it's got this ridge where you clamp down on it. It's pretty narrow. And this new hose clamp is probably close to 1/2 inch, and this other one's probably 1/4 inch. And I know this is going to be too wide, but let's get it on here and see what it does. So that looks. I think I'm gonna grab the neck size up hose clamp. This one's just a little tight, and once I want to have a little more leverage, open it up and tighten it down. So I'll go grab the bigger one. Okay, so this one, the other one went up to 1 3/4 inches. This one's for up to 2 inch. So hopefully it'll give me a little more leverage now. Like I said, I'm not sure about this. If it's just kind of funky how that is. And the drawings that they have for the diagram just leave a lot to be desired. So this thing seems pretty rigid. It doesn't seem like it had twisted at all. So get this clamp on here. Try again. There we go. Pushes on there real nice, and liking that out right there. Just not sure. Unless that was. It doesn't seem like it's part of the wiring. I'm just not really sure what that was for. I don't know if you can see that white line there. It usually meant where, you know, there's been stress on it. There's no pieces down below of stuff that's broken off. So just not real sure about it, but I'll get in here. Tighten this down. And what I'll do is we'll hook up my garden hose to this outside here and plug it in on an extension cord and be able to test run it, make sure there's no leaks and that it works as intended. When you get hardwood floors, you don't want water leaking, and this thing has a pan switch in it that's supposed to shut it off. I think it was just it had leaked so much to begin with. Like I said, I had the water alarm on there. I really torqued this down. Not exactly straight, but it looks pretty good. And you can see right here, this is actually a float switch. Oh, this is a little stupid piece of foam, and it lifts up. It hits this this little lever here, and then that lever right here hits this little guy, which in turn hits this switch, which will kill everything. I don't know if it actually does an auto alarm or if it just shuts it off. I didn't hear any audible alarm. Really nice washer. You know, a lot of them don't have, I think this heating element is all self-contained. It's just open hollow. I looked in there, I should have showed it with the camera, but it's just hollow, so it just passes through there. It doesn't have the heating element inside, like I said, like a lot of them do. So if you have like Tupperware or plastic spoon or something that falls down, it doesn't get melted on the heating element. And I'm just gonna kind of go over, look at the electrical, double check everything out. I had to disconnect the solenoid valve here, and I've just been, you know, making sure that there's no any other loose connections or anything I need to check out. But it's always good to kind of check everything and look it over since we got it open. And then I'm going to button this up, and then when I get the video back on, we'll do a test run on it, and we'll see if I fixed it. Save me some money.